Okay, in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up the scripts for your map files, get it all running, and what you need to do to update files, and basically just to get a general gist of working with modules. So first of all, you want to create files for your map so you can load the map up in zombie mode. Quickest, easiest way to do this is if you go to zombiemodding.com, register if you're not already a user, go to the download section. Under Nazi Zombies, go to Tools, Map Scripts, Script Placer version 1.1, or if there's a later version. Download and extract that, and then start the application. Okay, then you're going to need to name your map. When naming your map, you need to make sure it's a unique name, because if you name it the same as a map that's already out or being worked on, when you come to release it and people download it, it's going to conflict with other people's maps. So you need to make sure this name is unique. I'm going to name mine Nazi Zombies EM. If you've already created a map file and you're wanting to update the scripts for it so your map loads correctly, just name this the same as your map file. Okay, so I'm going to click Derise because I want a 1.4 map. I've not already created a map. If you have, don't take this. So I'm going to leave that blank. I'm going to generate. Okay, so it's created all the files and scripts and folders that we need. So if we go to our Call of Duty World at War directory, go to the bin folder, find the launcher application. If you've got user account control on, you're going to run it as an administrator to prevent any issues. Open that. Okay, so you'll have a list of all the maps you have. This list is just the name of map files. So, which is in Call of Duty World at War map source, and then these map files are just listed here. If you're working on a map in Radiant and you want to make a backup, just back up this map source folder. It will it's got everything in it you need from Radiant. Okay, so the script place has created two files for us, Nazi Zombies EM and Nazi EM patch, which will be in this list here. So we're going to select patch first, click build fast files. This will put everything that's listed in this file's .csv file, which is in Call of Duty World at War zone source, and it will be the same name as this. You don't need to know this, but it's helpful to know what's going on. So if you look in this file, it's just a list of items. So when you click build fast file, it will put those list of items into a mods folder for your map, which is in mods and then the name of the map. But to make it go there, we just need to click mod specific map, find your map name, hit compile. The fast file should appear in here, so it has. We only need to do this once. So now that's done, go to the mod builder tab, select your map again. This is a list of all the folders in Call of Duty World at War mods. So all these folders here are listed in this drop down box. So ZM, select ZM here. Okay, so we've got a mod.csv box and an RWD file list box. The mod.csv box is a .csv file, which is an include file. So these lines are names of files. So when you build it, it will create a fast file which will have all these files in, so the game will load them up when you start your map. So you're going to take build mod.ff and build the mod. It automatically goes into this folder because it just picks the same. It will just go into the folder that you've selected. And also, this IWD list is populated by the contents of the folder you've selected in this list. So if I was to go to Nazi Zombie Wasteland, if I go to select Wasteland, see we've got a different list. So this list is unique to your map. And we're going to need to take maps, zombie mode, GSE, and all the weapons files. We're not going to need to take the mod.arena and mod.csv, as they can just be loose within here. tick build IWD file, build the mod. As it sees, it's created an IWD file. It's just like a raw file that the game loads up. If you can see, we've got zombie mode GSC file there, and all our weapons files there. Okay, also a quick, just like a tip, if you're wanting to change files in here, just click on like maps or something and it will open the directory. And only the things that are ticked will get built in the mod. Say you've got a file with an error in it and you don't want to build it, you don't need to delete it, just untick it and it won't be built. Okay, so go back to the compile level tab. Now all we've got left to do is Nazi Zombie ZM. So this Nazi Zombie ZM file here is the main fast file for your map, so can contain your map layout, etc. So first we're going to make sure that the correct mod folder is selected, so that will go in here. Sometimes it has a tendency to change, so make sure it's going into the right folder, or you might load your map up and be like, why is my map not changed? So it's useful to keep an eye on that. You're going to want to tick, for a full compile, you're going to do compile BSP, which will update your map's layout. Lights, so it makes the lights look normal. VIS, you don't really need to tick that unless you port your map, which you're not really going to need for a zombie map. Connect path will connect all the path nodes within the map. Compile reflections is just like light reflections and stuff. Gets rid of any like funny looking colours, just makes it look more normal. Fast file is basically includes all the sounds and files that you need, like updates the fast file. Run map after compile. As soon as it's finished compiling, it will just load your map. It's about self-explanatory. You won't need to tick BSP info. So I'm going to compile that and just wait for that to finish. Okay, so it's finished compiling. A fast file has been created, which is obviously the same name as this file here. It's about 70 megabytes in size. That's mainly because of all the files that are needed for 1.4 style zombie maps, like sounds, etc. So the quickest way to load it up is just to, I do this a lot when testing, I just take run map after compile and compile the level. So the map loading is fine. And as you can see, if you didn't tick auto mapped when creating the files with the script placer, it just creates a basic map for you, which I'll open up now. You edit maps in Radiant, so Radiant's like the map editing tool. So we're just going to open up the file, and that's Zombie ZM. As you can see, we've got the same room that we're playing in here. So if I was going to make changes to this texture, so let's just get like a concrete texture. Just select these brushes. So I've selected these brushes. I'm going to save the file, and then if I just compile fast files and BSP, hit compile. Okay, so it's loading up, and we've only built fast files and BSP, and then told it to launch the game. So you guys can see it's updated our texture, but the room and walls look a bit funny. And also, if you'll probably notice that the zombies are not coming after you. This is because we didn't tick connect paths. So these red squares indicate these purple path nodes that are in your map. So if you don't connect these, the zombies can't find you. When building a map, I tend to just tick build fast files and BSP, so you can just quickly have a look around